Hello everyone, I'm Vishwara. Today we are discussing about the class 12 physics chapter number 7 alternating current, and the topic is that the power in a AC circuit, the power factor. Okay, so we have so that the power, what do you mean by the power? It means we have, suppose you have any position, you have any status, on the time you have one kind of power. So you see here in this phenomena, the power, it is known as that the multiplication of voltage and the current. Okay, we have multiplying with that the current and the voltage, so we will get that the power. But what is the v voltage? So we have seen that the voltage v, it is equals to Vm sin omega t. So Vm sin omega t apply to a series RLC circuit, derive a current in the given in the circuit is I is equals to Im sin omega t plus phi. So we have derived these values of I from the previous topics. So we are shows that the value of I is equals to Im sin omega t plus phi. But see here, now Im, see here, Im, it is equals to Vm upon Z, and the phi, it is equals to tan inverse Xc minus XL upon R. In the previous slides you have shown that the tan inverse value, okay, phi value of phi, we will show that the in the previous slide, previous topic. So now we are not discussing in this topic how it will comes. So therefore now we will discussing that the instantaneous power. Okay, so therefore the instantaneous power P supplied by the source is the P, it is equals to V into I. It means instantaneous power, it means any particular time how much voltage or how much current we will apply on the circuit, we will determine of them. So see here, the P, it is equals to V into I, the Vm sin omega t multiplied by the Im sin omega t plus phi. So see here, both the things, these things Vm and the sin Vm, see here, this Vm and this Im, it is comes from the outside of this equation, and the sin omega t into sin omega t plus phi, it is 2. So it is similar for that the 2 sin omega t into sin omega sin 2 sin theta into cos 2 sin theta into 2 sin theta into cos phi. Okay, 2 ss, it is equals to cos a plus b and cos a minus b. So on the time, see here, cos a minus b, and cos a plus b. So see here, cos a minus b, it means omega t, this omega t minus omega t, it will be goes cancel out, and we will get the value of cos phi. And see here also the cos a plus b. So a plus b, here a, our a, this is our a omega t, and this is our b. So a plus b, it means omega t plus phi. So it will be gives us that the cos 2 omega t plus phi. Okay, so this is our values. The average power of the average power over a cycle is given by the average of the two terms in RH equation 2. So, okay, we have shows that the equation, our equation 1 and the equation 2, both the values are RHS terms. The power over a cycle is given by the average of two terms in the second equation of the right hand side. See, it is only the second term which is time dependent. Okay, see here, it is the time dependent. It is only the second term which is time dependent. Its average is 0. Okay, its average is 0. The positive half of the cosine cancel the negative half. In this time, the positive cosine half of the cosine cancel the negative half of the cosine. So see see here, to cos 2 omega t plus phi, it will be cancel out. So it will be we are considering that the 0 to be, for that the it is only the second term which is the time dependent. Okay, it will be vary with the time. It is only the second term which is time dependent. It is average is 0. The positive half of the cosine cancel the negative half. Okay, so therefore we will get that the value p, it is equals to P is equals to Vm Im divided by 2 cos phi. But we can write the Vm by root 2 into Im by root 2. The it is equals to into cos phi. So Im by root 2 into Vm by root 2 and the Im by root 2, it is equals to this phenomena, it is equals to the voltage what you are applying to the sources. This is the me, so it will give us the value of the voltage, and also it is a value of current. So we can write that the P is equals to V into I cos phi. So similarly for that we are talking that we are discussing about that the P is equals to I square R. Okay, V is equals to IR. So similarly here we will write down the I P is equals to IR impedance. The value of V is equals to I into Z. So in impedance, the value of impedance on we know that the value of Z, it is equals to Z, it is equals to under root R square plus XC minus XL whole square. So P, it is equals to I square Z cos phi. So this is the impedance value. Okay, so this is impedance value. So P, it is equals to I square Z cos phi. So the average power dissipation depends not only on the voltage and current but also on the cosine of the phase angle phi between the quantity. Cos phi is called the power factor. Okay, see see here therefore, so the average power distribution depends not only on the voltage and current but also on the cosine of the phase angle phi between them. Okay, so the quantity cos phi is called the power factor. Which is known as the power factor? The quantity cos phi is known as the power factor. If the phi will be changed, if the phase angle phi between them will be changed, it will be the power factor will be changed. Okay, so the average power dissipated depends not only the voltage and current but also on the cosine of a phase angle phi. Now let us discuss the following case. There are the four different cases. Okay, there are the four different cases. First one is the resistive circuit. If the circuit contain only R, it is called the resistive circuit. Okay, see here. Sorry, we have seen in the previous slides, sorry, we have shown that the in the previous topic. So if the circuit contain only R, it is called the resistive circuit. In that the case phi, it is equals to 0. Okay, there the phi cos phi, it is equals to 0. It means cos phi, if the phi is equals to 0, then cos phi is equals to 1. There is a maximum power dissipation. Okay, there is a maximum power dissipation. Now suppose case 2, the purely inductive or pure or capacitive circuit. If the circuit contain only an inductor or a capacitor, if you understood that, there are the no resistance value. Okay, there are only just a inductive or the capacitive circuit. It means there are the just inductor or maybe capacitor. So if the circuit contain only an inductor or a capacitor, so we know that the phase difference between voltage and current is pi by 2. See here we have write down that the pi by 2, it's a no, it is a symbol of pi by 2, but it is due to the, it is a pi by 2. Please understood that it is a pi by 2. I written that the pi by 2. Therefore the cos phi is equals to 0. So there is a no power dissipate even through a current flowing in the circuit. Okay, there is a cos phi is equals to 0. So now cos 90 is equals to 0. So pi by 2, it means it is. So see here we know that the first difference between voltage and current, voltage and current is 90. Okay, this is the voltage and current is 90. Therefore the cos phi, value of cos phi is equals to 0, and there is no power dissipate even through a current flowing the circuit. This current is sometimes referred to as a wattless current. Okay, this current is known as the wattless current. Whenever the wattless current, wattless current. Okay, When it is when this thing is happen, we know that the phase difference between voltage and current is 90. Therefore the value of cos phi is equals to 0, and no power is dissipated even through a current flowing the circuit. This current is sometimes referred to as a wattless current. Okay, now we are discussing about that the case 3. See the LCR circuit. In the LCR circuit, power distribution is given by our equation number our equation number 3. So we where phi is equals to tan inverse xc minus xl upon r. So phi may be non-zero or in a RL or RC or RLC circuit. Even in such case, power is dissipated only in a resistors. Okay, power in only in a resistor. So what do you mean by that? LCR circuit. In LCR series circuit, power distribution is in the equation of P is equals to VI cos phi. Okay, so VI cos phi, where the phi is equals to tan inverse xc minus xl upon r. So phi may be non-zero in RL or RC or RLC circuit. Even in such case, the power is dissipated only in the resistor. Where it's from the dissipate? Only in resistors. And the last one is that the power goes for the power dissipate at the resonance in a LCR circuit. Okay, in the LCR circuit, when it the resonance, it is create a resonance xc minus xl. At the resonance is xc minus xl, it is equals to 0, and the phi it is equals to 0 also. So it means, what do you mean by that? Phi is equals to 0, it means that the cos phi value it is equals to 1. So the value of P is equals to I square Z. So it is similar for that the I square R. Okay, it is similar for the I square R, that is maximum power is dissipated in the circuit at a resonance. Okay, maximum power circuit in the at a resonance. So see here, the value of cos phi is equals to 1. What will happen? Value of the cos phi, therefore the value of cos phi is equals to 1. It means the P is equals to I square Z. But Z is equals to what is the value of Z? Z is equals to, we have shown that the under root R square plus XC minus XL whole square. But we have a value of the XC minus XL square, it is equals to 0. So we have just a value, it is equals to Vm upon Vm upon R square. Okay, Vm upon R square. So Vm upon R square, it means we are getting R under root R square. It means we will get that the value of R square. Okay, so we will put right down that the I is P is equals to I square Z, it is equals to I square R. That is the maximum power dissipated in the circuit at the resonance. Okay, that's why we are calling that the resonance have a maximum power dissipation. Okay, maximum power dissipation. Whenever maximum power, it is whenever the resonance is occurs, on the time it have a maximum power dissipation. So okay, understood? If you have any, okay, so in this lecture we have just completed this today's completed this lectures. Okay, the power factor. After that we will discussing about that the LC oscillation, and also we have another topic is that the transformers. Okay, we are discussing about that the transformer, as well as we are discussing about that the LC oscillation. If you have problems, if you have any query, if you have any doubt in this video, okay, in this topic, then comment in the comment box. And if you like this video, then please like. Okay, thank you so much. So guys, please like this video, and thank you so much guys. Once again, thank you guys.